Hey, how you doing? It's Matt with the Fleet Advantage. We're going to cover dust in your cabin today. I've seen some complaints lately from other people to other dealers, but the dealers are asking for ideas on how to resolve the issue. This isn't going to apply to a lot of you, I suppose, out there in the internet world. Most of you drive on pavement, but if you're ever on gravel roads, dust in the cab can be a big issue. And I'm going to cover briefly some of the ways to help reduce this. So we'll see, first of all, let's start with how it gets in. You need air in the cabin. You'll have a recirc button, which allows the cabin air to just cycle around and around without drawing in outside air. Without the recirc, it draws in air from the outside, pushes it out through vents here, here, and of course underneath at your feet. But how does the air get into the cabin? Well, you can unroll the windows. That would be one way. The other way, the front of vehicles, they try to draw clean air. They give it as good a chance they can as getting clean air from vents up in the cowl, what's called the cowl. It's just below the windshield. Some vehicles have a filter, which can be a great help, especially if you know the filter is there and you're able to change it out on a regular basis. And what happens when that air comes from up there into the cabin, especially if it's filtered, you also need a way for air to escape. Now, not only when air is being pushed in, but also when you close doors, or especially when an airbag goes off. Any event that increases cabin pressure, we need a way to equalize the cabin pressure. So to do that, since we know that we want to reduce road noise and wind noise when we're driving, we have really good seals on doors now. They put vents, so this is a cabin chassis, so there's no box on this, so we're able to see that they have vents in the vehicle. All vehicles have them. It helps equalize pressure. Equalizing pressure is important. Similar to when you're going up or down scuba diving, deep water, shallow water, pressure changes have to be regulated. Rapid changes in lots of pressure can cause damage to you. So these vents allow air to get in and out of the cabin, especially out. They're not meant to draw air in. There's a flap that opens and closes, so when a door closes, the flap will open, allow a burst of air out, and then close back up so that dust doesn't get in. Why is this important for dust in the cab? Two reasons. If your cabin pressure is negative, meaning lower than outside air pressure, air will always find a way in. It will find a way in through those vents if it needs to. So if you have a lot of dust just outside the vehicle and you happen to have your recirc on, recirc creates low cabin pressure. It does not allow, it's not easy to equalize outside pressure to inside pressure, so it finds any way it can to draw air in, and always the easiest way, the unfiltered way. So it'll bypass your filter mechanism. If you keep normal air conditioning or vents on, it creates positive cabin pressure and hopefully clean air is able to escape. So the worst thing you can do driving on a gravel road is put your recirc on. That's it for me. If you have any questions, write in the comment section below, and we'll catch you soon.